For this tutorial video, I would like to demonstrate how to crop a project so that way photographs which are not shot typically at 16 by 9, in this case you can see that the black border is on the screen, because it's not shot at 16.9, you need to crop this project down so that way again it fills the 16 by 9 window. And again, in this case you'll lose a little bit of content in order to fill that 16 by 9 because you're changing aspect ratio. So in order to do that, first thing, in the case of stop motion and or time-lapse projects, and this is a simple time-lapse that I've started to create, if I hit Shift Z, it'll show me all the photographs, and actually my entire project will fit in this window. In this case I only have a handful of photos. It's a partial time-lapse project, but if I select all of them and then control click, I can make this a new compound clip, and in this case it's titling it whatever your original title of the project is, in this case time-lapse clip 1. I'm going to click OK. What you'll notice is that all of these photos are merged into one video file, and now that that's created, you're able to crop and maximize or get this into a 16 by 9 project. So what I'm going to first do is, with that project selected, is click on the crop button in the lower left hand corner of the viewer window, and then take a look at the bottom of the viewer window, because it's going to give you the options of trim, crop, or Ken Burns. Now Ken Burns is a neat animation, but not what we want in this case, and trimming allows you to cut this down to some other aspect ratio, something other than 16 by 9. But crop, that's what gets us straight to 16 by 9. In this case I have blue handles in the corners of the window, and I can use these to drag in and to make the width of my project 16 by 9. And then I can also select what portion of this scene I want to be looking for. I'm going to make mine a little bit smaller than the width because I've got some edges that aren't quite aligned. So before I click done in the upper right hand corner and set this aspect ratio, again I'm going to select the part that I think I want. I'm just going to take the top portion so I get the most of the sky, which would be changing. And I can drag through this and see that the portion that's being cropped will look good for my project. In this case, as I take a look at all my pictures, it looks pretty good. So I'm scrubbing left and right. It looks good. So now I can go up here and click done. And what you'll notice is that it's got to first of all render it, because it's essentially zooming in on all of these photographs, getting closer to, and then creating a video file that is now also cropped all the way in.